Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to this special broadcast today. You are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1. You are watching live and direct on YouTube. You are watching live and direct on Twitch, live and direct on other social media platforms. This is a special broadcast today, the 28th day of July 2021. And we have come here today to inform our Biafrans, brothers and sisters all over the world on what is going on, what is going to happen, and what we are doing for the way forward. I want you to share this broadcast wherever you are watching from. Share it if you are watching. Share it if you are watching from the Enter Biafra Channel 1. Copy the link and share it. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Twitch. Share it on Instagram. And let everybody know that we are live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1. One thing I have to tell you today is no matter how the enemy try to deceive us, no matter how the enemy try to put confusion, we have become stronger like never before. People who do not understand what the posts mean by autopilot of the struggle, because those who may misunderstand the meaning of the autopilot, for those who do not understand what the autopilot means, the most important thing is that those whom those messages are meant will understand it. Everybody must not understand the message that we are sending. Everybody must not understand it. We know those who, if they understand the message, we are okay with that. Some of the messages and some of the way and coded language we'll be using to deliver our message from now on. If you do not understand the message that will be coming from us today, from today onward, you just have to make sure that, you just have to remember that whatever we say is for the best interest of you. Everything we are going to say will be for your good. It doesn't matter whether you understand it or not. The fact today is that the restoration of Biafra and the agitation of Biafra entered autopilot. I gave a little bit references to what autopilot could be, and you will begin to see it. I have come this evening to make sure that some of you who may have doubting mind or who may have been weakening in your steadfast for Biafra restoration, I have a message for you. For those of you whom your instincts is telling you something different, I have a message for you this evening. For Biafrans whom Hope Uzodinma have locked their shop in Market in Imo State, I have a message for you. I have a message for you. For Ohanes and Igbo and those who have come to realize that Mazi Nnamdi is their son, and they have constituted committee to go and monitor his trials. I have a message for you. For all the politicians in Biafra land, whom for one reason or the other have just realized that Mazi Nnamdi is their son, I have a message for you. For those who have reason to condemn the action of the Nigeria terrorist government for kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi with process, they have come out to condemn the action of the government because the government have demonstrated to be supporting bandits, and for that reason, this individual, irrespective of the fact that they are not supporting Biafra, they have come publicly, openly to condemn the government. That if they can conduct Mazi Nnamdi, they also should do the same thing to other bandits and Fulani herdsmen and killers. I have a message for you this evening. For all of you. The message will be very clear. But before we go to giving this message and delivering this message to these people I have mentioned, I want to start this special broadcast today by playing a video. This video is meant for all Biafrans, IPOB members all over the world. It is a word of encouragement. It is a word of wisdom. And I want everyone to listen to the in-depth wisdom coming from this man. And I want you to apply it to your daily life, especially in this critical time of the struggle for the restoration of Biafra. Whenever you make decisions concerning your life, whenever you make decisions concerning struggle for Biafra, whenever you make any move, I want you to think about what you are about to hear before, because we have entered a very, very critical time in the struggle for Biafra. So in any move, we always ask guidance from Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We will ask for guidance, we will ask for protection, we will ask for wisdom. So whenever you make a move, whenever you want to do something, I want you to meditate on the words you are about to hear. Let us to make sure that we are not stopped. I am switching the network. It's going to take me a few seconds. Thank you and welcome back. And welcome back, because now I believe that our network is stable and stronger. I've changed the network and it is very stable and stronger. So the video is for you. Whatever you are going to do during this time of trial, I want you to pay attention to the word coming out from Morgan Freeman. Let us go there.
It's your old friend Morgan with words of wisdom. These are the 7 rules of life. 1. Make peace with your past so it does not affect your present. 2.
If you are a Biafran anywhere you are in the world, I want you to make peace with your past so it does not affect your present. Make peace with your past does not call you to make peace with Fulani killers. Make peace with your past does not mean you should go and embrace your killers who are ready to put knife on your neck and slaughter you. Make peace with your past means a lot. Learn how to make peace with your past. Do not say because somebody did this to me, somebody did that to me in the past, I will not take that same step again. Do not say because your brother offended you in the past, you gave an opportunity to your brother and your brother betrayed you. So therefore, I will never allow any brother to come close to me. Do not allow that to hinder your future. Do not say because your blood brother did this to you last year, so therefore you will never be part of anything that will bring your brother or another brother of you close to yourself. Do not say because I helped someone yesterday, he betrayed me, so therefore I will never help anybody. Do not say because some Biafrans have dealt with you in the past, so therefore I will never help any Biafran. Do not say because what you did to unknown person in the past resulted to a kind of predicament that you never expected. So therefore, I will never help unknown person. No, do not allow your past to determine your present. That is number 1. There could be many more to this, but this is the most important thing now, especially when it comes to the freedom and the struggle for Biafra. Do not allow your past mistakes to determine your present, because it will go a long way in haunting, delaying, jeopardizing whatever you have to offer for the freedom of Biafra. Do not say because you did this in the past and there were nothing to show for it, so for that reason, you will not be part of it again. It is time you will never allow your past to determine your future. Number 2, let us listen.
Affect your present. 2, what others think of you is none of your business.
Number 2, whatever others think about you is none of your business. I am calling on all Biafrans today. So long as you know that you stand on the right path, so long as you know that you, with your own conviction, you are not betraying and will not betray and will not jeopardize anything, Biafra, anything that will facilitate the restoration of Biafra or in any way help in the restoration of Biafra. Do not listen to what anybody say about you. Do not listen to opinions of people. It is none of your business. Whatever they say about you is their own business. Whatever the people concocted and cooked about you, don't allow that to become your business. Let those who say a lot of things about you, let it be their own business. Because by the time you make it their business, they will be dead on arrival. So I'm calling on all IPOB family members, all Biafrans all over the world. Do not listen to what the media are saying about the IPOB family. Let whatever they say be their business. Don't give them the attention they seek to use for propaganda, to behave and present stories as if you are divided. We are now in a critical situation where the Nigerian government will deploy all manner of tactics, media propaganda and media war. Do not give them the opportunity. Do not give them the opportunity to make whatever the media are saying your business. Let whatever they say be their business. When you identify with this media, when you identify with this BBC, let it not be what you want or what they want you to say that you are saying. We have the reason why we are agitating for Biafra. Any question that is not directed at why you are part of the Biafra struggle, you should not answer them. Any media house that come to you to ask you question that is not related to why you are agitating for Biafra and why you are doing what you are doing and why you take the position you are taking, whether in IPOB or any place, do not answer them. You have to answer them even if they ask you. Let your answer be about the killings in Biafra land. Let your answer to them be about the Fulani government sponsoring terrorism. Let your answer to them be that Fulani want hectares of land in Delta State, whereas in Zamfara, in Borno, in Yobe, they have 50-something thousand acres of land. Nobody is touching them. Let your answer be that the people, the media house that come to interview you, ask them to go and check the map of Nigeria and see which people have more land. Today we hear that the Meete Allah want 70-something thousand acres of land or whatever for their open or for their ranching. They want land in Delta State. I have presented to you a few days ago how the size of land in each state in Nigeria. And when you compare Delta State to the northern Nigeria, you find out that Delta State is some of the states in northern Nigeria divide them into three. One of them is the size of Delta State. So why would Meete Allah want to have land in Delta State for ranching? So whenever the media house, BBC, and all of them come to you, as a principal officer of IPOB, do not respond to them. Do not allow what they say about IPOB, what they say about Mazi Nnamdi, what they say about you. Give them the opportunity to enter your brain and begin to use you. No matter how, you do not owe explanation to BBC and the rest of them. Biafra people, once they are happy with you, that's all that is needed. So give them what you need and what they need to report about you, not them asking you and you respond to them. This is what I am telling you now because the struggle for Biafra has changed. There is a new, it is now in autopilot. Autopilot. A lot will be happening. A lot will be happening. So it is time you make up your mind. Let whatever the media say about IPOB, about the movement and activities of IPOB, ESN, and what have you, let it be the business of media. And whenever they come with that, allow those who can debunk them, who can fight them with propaganda to handle the job. Now, let us listen for the third one.
Three, time heals almost everything. Give it time. 4.
Number 3, time heals everything. Time heals everything. Keep to time, but in my own word, time heals everything. Do not allow yourself to be rushing everything. Do not allow yourself to be rushing everything. Whenever there is issue, do not rush to respond. Whenever there are things happening, especially when the media houses in Nigeria being used by Fulani, try to penetrate the movement for the restoration of Biafra by bringing a lot of allegation and propaganda. Do not rush to respond. Give it time. Give it time. Give it time. Because by the time you give it time, the time will heal. Give it time. Do not rush to respond. Don't follow your adrenaline. Give it time. We have entered an extraordinary time for the struggle of Biafra. Whenever they come to you, let it be something that you have meditated and think over. Don't rush. Give everything time before you respond. Do not rush to talk to BBC. Do not rush to talk to Vanguard. Do not rush to talk to Daily News. Do not rush to talk to Channel Television. Do not rush to talk to Ruben Abati. Do not rush it. Give it a time. Give it a time. Let us go to number 4. Alenora Okoro, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you. Fulani are upset with Igbo. Autopilot will move. That's where we are. Autopilot. Autopilot. Let us go to number 4.
Don't compare your life to others and don't judge them. You have no idea what their journey is all about.
Number 4, as we enter a new phase for the restoration of Biafra, don't judge other people. Don't judge them. Don't judge them. Whatever malice, whatever grudges you hold against people, do not judge them. You don't know the journey of their life. You do not know where they are coming from. You do not know where they are going. Do not judge them, because you may be very, very wrong. And when you judge people without having in-depth knowledge about them, you make a lot of mistakes. You make a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes you are going to make. The mistake you make may affect the struggle for Biafra. Do not judge. Do not judge people, because you do not know their journey. You don't know where they are coming from. You don't know where they are going. Do not judge. Focus on what you know how to do best. Focus on what you have been given to do for the Biafra struggle. Don't deviate from doing that to judging. Don't deviate from doing that to becoming a judge of who is a Sabo and who is not a Sabo. Allow those, anybody who is a Sabo will not hide. Those who is a Sabo will continue to do whatever they are doing, and you are going to see the Saboness in them. So do not be the judge. Watch, observe, and allow people to do what they know how to do. Don't judge people. because you don't know them. And you don't know where they're coming from. You don't know where they're going. These principles of life is not just about individual. It is also for the movement of Biafra restoration. Do not judge people. Do not judge people, especially in this struggle for Biafra. Do not judge. You don't know where they're going. You don't know where they're coming from. My heart aches to see why our elders cannot see what their two eyes can see. It is very absurd. My brother, thank you for the super chat. Because what a little boy sit down to see, the elders will climb on top of tree and they will never see it. That is what has become of the today's world. The today world is that what the small people like us, the so-called miscreant like us can see, sitting down, the elders have climbed on top of tree and they could not see it. So the world has turned upside down. And the advice I am giving this evening is advice that ought to have been coming from elders. But we, the miscreant, are here. Telling you what the elders ought to have been doing. That is the world we are into today. Now, let us go to number 4. Number 4. Or number 5.
Is all about. 5. It's all right not to know all the answers. They will come to you when you least expect it. 6.
Number 5. It's all right. Nothing knows the answers. They will come to you when you least expect it. What do you do? When this, because why I'm doing this evening, if you think you have seen media war, it is the media war is starting now. The media war is starting now. If you think you have seen it, you have not seen it. They're going to come to you when you least expect it. Always know how to keep your mouth shut. Always know. Always know how to keep your mouth shut. The point here is that you have to first of all think about what you are going to say. How will it affect the struggle? Are you saying it to protect yourself? Are you saying it to protect your interest? Are you saying it to convince somebody? Are you saying it to send a message to people who don't support the struggle for Biafra? So before you open your mouth to talk to media, think over it. But the best is to keep your mouth shut. If the message, if the question has nothing to do with why are you fighting for Biafra, keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Kiruka Happiness, thank you for this super chat. Keep your mouth shut. Why this special broadcast is coming today is because a lot will start to happen. And the media propaganda will double, if not triple. From what you have seen since 2015 till today, the media war is starting now. If you think you have fought media war, my brother, you don't see what is coming. You don't see it. So learn to keep your mouth shut. And by doing so, we will be on top of this game. We will be on top of this game. Let us go to number 6.
Six, you are in charge of your happiness. 7.
6, you are in charge of your happiness. You are in charge of your happiness. Do not allow people to destroy your happiness. Do not allow people to destroy your happiness. You are in charge of your happiness. No matter what, do not allow gossips. Do not allow blackmailing. Do not allow anybody to come in between your happiness. Be in charge. Be in charge. The days ahead will be very, very interesting. Do not allow anybody to control your happiness. Be in charge of your happiness. The days ahead, until our leader will be out of the den of this DSS, the struggle will be very interesting. Do not allow anybody to take away your happiness. Be in charge of your happiness. These broadcasts must be shared everywhere, because what I'm about to do this evening will live. Will live for as long as possible. Let us go to the number 7.
7. Smile. You don't own all the problems of the world.
7. Always remember to smile. Always remember to smile. You see, because you don't own all the trouble in this life. Some of you will see me smiling, even in the middle of a lot of things. You will see me smiling. Some people will tell me, come and get, why are you smiling? Get serious. We are talking about serious thing here. Some people will say, oh, Simon, be serious, don't smile. 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 We Biafrans don't own all the trouble in this world. No matter what the Nigerian government has done and are doing, always smile. And let whatever you want to do stay in your mind. As you are smiling to the enemy don't know what you are thinking inside you. As you are smiling to the enemy don't know that inside you, you are planning a lot of things. As you are smiling to the enemy don't know how serious you are. Do not use your face to tell the enemy that you are angry. Don't expose your heart through your pulling of faces. Always smile. Always smile. People don't know that people who smile are the most dangerous people. Always smile. That you are like this does not mean that you are a difficult or you are a hard man. That you keep your face and frown your face every day does not mean that you are a hard man. Does not mean that you have mind to do what men who are wicked can do. There are people who smile every day, every hour, but they are very deadly. So smile. Let me give you an example. Do you know that when you go to shop to buy something, they say customer service? Do you know that in most of these offices, most of the shops you go, the people smiling at you, the sales girls, the sales people, sales boys smiling at you are not actually smiling. They are not smiling. The smile is not in their heart. But because of the nature of their work, they teach them, they taught them. Say, when you see a customer, don't frown your face. It's part of customer service. When you see, say, good afternoon, sir. How are you doing? I'm okay. Are you all right? Yes, yes. What can I do for you? How can I help you? And the person is smiling. Smiling is not in his heart or her heart. That is the customer service. You have to smile, even when you don't like it. So I'm telling you today, as a Biafran, don't always frown your face to tell Fulanis that they got you and they are dealing with you. Don't just pull your face to give the Buhari people the understanding that they are telling you and talking to you in a language you understand. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. And now we go into the main broadcast of today. I want you all to watch this. I want you all to watch this.
Men from most security agencies, as early as 6:30 a.m., men from most security agencies take over all roads leading to the Federal High Court, Abuja, barricading and manning different checkpoints. Accredited journalists and lawyers are subjected to checks at all the points before gaining entrance into the court. Outside the courtroom, a mild drama ensues between lawyers and the men from the DSS over non-admittance into the courtroom.
I saw what they're doing to Nigerians outside. Yes. It is somebody to the fact cannot continue everybody. And if it do not continue everybody, that means you give me a list of people that will enter. Everyone cannot enter now. If you enter now, everybody enter, what will you see? I can't stand here begging to enter my courtroom.
Eventually, some members of the legal team were given access into the courtroom. The presiding judge, Justice Binta Nyako, arrived 2 hours later, but Mr. Nnamdi was not in the court. According to the prosecution, Mohammed Abubakar, logistics was the reason for his absence, to the displeasure of the presiding judge. Counsel to Nnamdi also made efforts to move an application for the transfer of his client from the DSS custody to a correctional facility, but was unsuccessful. Justice Nyako insists that the case will not go on except Nnamdi was physically present in court.
We are here on political trial. Nnamdi is here on a political trial. And the fullness of time will be out. We are sure, and I can confirm to you that he will be released. It was regained his freedom sooner than expected. Now we are making a discussion. We are discussing with the courts and also with the council on the other side, and the court director we should notify the CJ for a fear to be obtained so they can hear this matter during vacation. Today we were talking about amendment of charge. That have a case of murder, terrorism, kidnapping, bandits, and all what else. There's no charge before this court amended today, as I can confirm it to you. The government hasn't amended any charge today. No amendment charge today before the court. We are here on pre-existing matter. Charge for the court.
I thought I was going to see Nnamdi certify that it's alive and breathing. But as it is now, we wait. It's my son. And whatever situation, he is my son. And I don't know what they did to him in Kenya. What I do to him now here in Nigeria. And how the court set a date. And the government could not bring the person they accused, the person they kidnapped from Kenya. They didn't bring him for trial. I think it's disappointing.
Outside the court premises, supporters of Nnamdi chant solidarity songs. The Ipob leader, Nnamdi would remain in the custody of the DSS until the next adjourned date of October the 21st, 2021.
Now, you just watch this particular report, and where I want you to pay attention is that, first of all, there has never been any amended charges against our leader. That should tell you a lot. There is no amendment of any charges, because what the Nigeria security and stupid Fulani police, DSS, and Malami are doing is to look for how to concoct stories, cut and join. And we want to see that disgraceful and shameful concocted story when they are going to bring it to court. But that is a story for another day, because we are not going to discuss and analyze anything. You know, we know how to get them, because they think by now we will be trashing all the cases. We'll be trashing, we'll be analyzing, oh, is Nnamdi Kanu, have Nnamdi Kanu committed crime? Oh, have Nnamdi Kanu committed crime? Oh, have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu done this? They think by now we'll be on top of the media game to analyze them. But we are not. We will be watching them, they will be watching us. Let us see how the Fulani, which brain Fulani have to go and bring charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when there are none. So what you see happening now is because they don't have what it takes to begin to see, to, you know, they don't even have anything against him. But if we go to start to discuss it and analyze it, they will see how to do cut and join. So we are not going to do that. This case, all of us will die here. We are going to be watching them. They will be watching us. Let them bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court and let us see that new amended charges. You have watched from the media, propaganda. And that's why we say, no matter what, when the court come to you, shut your mouth. When the media come to you, shut your mouth. Because it is through the media they are going to begin to see how to cut and join charges against our leader. So when they come to you, shut your mouth. And when they give something in the public, when the media decide to chip something in the public, we are going to come and attack them and counter them. That's what the game we are going to be playing now. Each time the media dish out these lies, we have the responsibility to counter them with more superior and objective argument. So let us see how they are going to bring charges. But prior to this, you all have read in the social media that, oh, they have amended the charges. All the charges have been amended. They are bringing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are charging him for this. They are charging him for that. They have amended the charges. They are, you know, Nigeria media. And you know who is doing it? These same people, these same Malami. Go and do it so that they will bring all the analyzers of IPOB to come and start discussing it in the public. And from their discussion, we'll be picking up something to use to cut and join. So we are going to be looking at them and they will be looking at us. And that's why it has become very imperative. Don't give media what they want to hear. Do not respond to media. Anybody from now on, from IPOB, both from the high rank officers of IPOB, if the media come to you, if it is not what you want to give them for their hearing, do not answer their questions. Let the question they are going to ask you be, why are you so active in Biafra struggle? What is your problem? Let it be what you are going to answer them. If it has to do with why whether our leader has been indicted of any crime, whether there are other new charges, let them who abducted and kidnapped him bring the charges and let us see. So you must not be the one to respond them about charges. You must not be the one to respond to them about allegation. They abducted him. They claim they have increased all the charges. Let them bring the charges. Let them bring the charges so that make the charges public as well. Because it is a public, it is not a secret trial. So they are going to make the charges, they are going to make it public. And let everybody see the public charges they are going to bring. But as I'm talking to you today, there is no new charges. No new charges. Because they know there is no new charges. You know, one thing is that they make this whole case to have attracted international international media, international interest and all that. And then Obahanonu. So now to come and talk about charges, it is difficult. Because you don't just come and give frivolous charges against somebody. Your charges is going to be seen by people, by international body, by people, and they will see the objectivity, the argument in your charges. So it is not, the charge is not about Nigeria. It has become international. So they are going to bring that charges. And let us see how they arrive at that particular charge to become a criminal offense. Remember, from count 11, from 11 count to 11 charges to 3. From 11 to 3. And the biggest thing they have there is treasonable offense. Treasonable offense. And I believe, even with the treasonable offense, they have been able to now understand the meaning after 6 years. After 6 years, they have been able to come to understand the meaning of treasonable offense. So let us see how the charges is going to come out. Everybody should keep mute. Now, number 2 thing I want to talk about from this video is this. I want to play that video again. I want to play the video, and I am going to not play the video from the beginning. I will play from where Okwadike was talking, and then I will make my comment.
No amendment charge them for the court. We are here on pre-existing matter. Charge for the court.
I thought I was going to see Nnamdi and certify that it's alive and breathing. But as it is now, we wait. It's my son. And whatever situation, he is my son. And I don't know what they did to him in Kenya. What are doing to him now here in Nigeria, and how the court set a date, and the government could not bring the person they are accusing, the person they kidnapped or Kenya. That's all. They didn't bring him for trial. I think it's disappointing.
Now, my message goes to Okwadike of Ibuku. I want you to cut this particular video and send to Okwadike and Ohaneze Ndibo if you have contact to them. Because what Okwadike have just done and what Ohaneze Ndibo have just done is something that people in timber market, were in Imo State did. The people, the business Igbo and Biafra people in timber market in Imo State, they observed sit at home. They observed sit at home. And for that reason, Hope Uzodinma went and brought soldiers to shut the market down because they observed our sit at home for solidarity or in solidarity with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. So, Okwadike also observed sit at home. Ohaneze Ndibo sending Okwadike and sending lawyers to Abuja also observed sit at home in their own way by sending delegates to Abuja. And people in Imo State, people in the market, in timber market in Imo State, observe their own because they have no opportunity to go to Abuja. They don't have the opportunity to travel to Abuja like Okwadike did and other Biafrans did. They decided to lock down their market for Mazi Nnamdi. And what did Hope Uzodinma do? The next day, which is Tuesday, Hope Uzodinma brought soldiers to lock down that market. So my message to Okwadike, my message to Ohaneze Ndibo, my message to leaders in the Southeast this evening is that if that shop is not open this week, 72 hours, we are giving 72 hours ultimatum to the government of Imo State to open the market, the timber market in Owerri in Imo State. If that market is not open within these 72 hours, we will consider locking down the entire East for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why I have begun to acknowledge and accord respect to Ohaneze Ndi Igbo is because they also observe the sit at home by constituting committee and constituting committee and then also constituting legal representative to go and monitor, which means they identify with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And for that reason, I am going to give them and accord them the respect of asking them to contact the governor of Imo State and charge him to open the market, the timber market in Olu, for the people to go to their shops and open their businesses. I am charging Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, and like I said, we are according them the respect from the day they constituted committee to go and be with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court. The respect we will give to them for that. So they stayed at home in their own way. And if Hope Uzodinma did not retract the step of closing that market within 72 hours, we will consider locking down the entire Eastern Nigeria. And believe me, we have done it in the past, and we do it again. We've done it several times, and we are going to do it again. So I charge Ohaneze Ndi Igbo to swing it into action. It is time they begin to convince us that they are for the people. It is not just when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is arrested, they want to be part, they want to identify themselves. If they want to be, they want to prove to us that they are now for the people. And that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no matter what, has been right. If they believe that. Because the people in the timber market are now paying price of doing the same thing Ohaneze did. What crime is it? Does the business belong to Hope Uzodinma? Does closing their shop on Monday in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, does it stop them from paying the revenue they are paying to the government? How does that become the business of Hope Uzodinma? Did the people refuse to pay whatever charges the state are charging them for using the place? Have the timber market stopped generating revenue from the government? So Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, I call on you this evening, and I am according you the respect that you call Governor Hope Uzodinma to order, and the market and shops should be open within 72 hours. Otherwise, we will ground the entire Eastern Nigeria. Remember, we have done it before, and we will do it even more. We are going to be more ruthless in enforcing it. If the timber market is not opened within 72 hours and allow people to go to their shop, we will consider grounding the entire Eastern Nigeria. And when we ground it, it is going to affect everybody. Nobody will have any movement anywhere. I am charging Ohaneze Ndi Igbo to take this upon themselves and make sure that they call Hope Uzodinma to order. They did not commit no crime by observing sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 72 hours start from now. If that does not happen, we will consider locking down the entire Eastern Nigeria. And let them not joke with us. We have done it before, we will do it again. But this time around, we want to involve Ohaneze Ndi Igbo. We want to accord them the respect, because what they did is what the timber market have done. And today, Hope Uzodinma have locked their market. They have locked their market. 72 hours. I want you to watch what is happening in Imo State. One moment.
On a good afternoon. So, BBC Pidgin now, would they like for timber market waiting for Olo waiting inside the Imo State? So, report will reach our side. They say yesterday this place and they lock the place. And with the traders, with what we don't ask them, they say the Nigerian army, lock the. Brother, if you tell us what happened.
My good brother, good afternoon. It was on Monday.
So, we there for the timber market here, they lock the shop on Tuesday.
And I do not know why the BBC will cut this particular tape. We do not know what this man said in this video that warrant BBC to cut it. Instead of them to post this video as it is, they have to cut it. They have to cut it because of their evil and impunity. Because what happened here means that they cut this video.
Yesterday. So this shop they lock yesterday morning where the traders who ask them, they say the army people now come to lock the place. So we are within an timber market. But this side of the timber market they call them Obosisi. So the place we don't ask some trader people. They say some people probably not open their shop, they still they come around to hope they the shop go they open. So the man will be join us before don't come. Make we stay ask and waiting happen. Bros, waiting happen for yesterday.
Good afternoon, sirs. Please, it was on Monday that told us that we are having Nnamdi courts on Monday that we should not open market everywhere. So we just stay indoor on that Monday. So it was on Tuesday that we will come out to open our shop. We did not see anyone open. We were asking what is the problem. We said everyone will be closed. So in terms of that, we keep silent watching. So as we are watching, looking when we are open, we did not open. Since that time till today, being Wednesday, we haven't still open. So everywhere was fracas and everybody was angry, asking what is the problem, to know why we are not opening. So some people was rumoring saying that army people, but we don't know why we are still in locked till today. We are not selling. Even to the streets, still are not selling. Everywhere was very locked. Business are not going. People are coming from everywhere asking why business are going, why are we not selling? So that time we are frustrated, and this is what used to bring problem. And we don't know what to do. That made us to lock our government market. So even some people have been planning the way to pack out from this city. This is all Imo State. We have been planning to pack out from this time, Sioux City, and locate another place. I came from Anambra State to locate from this place as my indigenous, and I'm indigenous for the Imo State. So, but what is happening here now, I'm planning to go back Anambra or go back to another city again. PH, my 3NX market, where I started my business, where I trained and was trained as a businessman of building material.
Okay, so since you never open your shop, if you tell us how this thing don't take affect you.
It affects me so much because there's no money with me. I don't have money to eat. I don't have any money again to do anything in my house because I'm a kind one that used to buy and send money. When I bought credits, I will send money, and they'll be calling me where I used to bought market and send them money. That thinking that maybe I ate their money. So since that day till now, I'm stranded and I don't have any money again to send. So even to eat, even my house, there's no money with me. So I'm confused. I don't know what is happening. I don't know where this problem is coming out.
So now, if you tell us what on our market association don't do for honor to make sure that we open this market, and I don't hear from them.
We have been hearing for everybody that was saying that even building material they open even today. Or asking them what happened. They said they went to Mopo base or something like that at Imo State. Like we show. I don't know where.
So there is no other reason why this place and this market were locked down other than the fact that they, observed sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi. There is no other reason. No other reason other than this market observed sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi. How long will Hope Uzodinma understand that? How long will he stay to understand that the people are not with him? The people are not with Nigeria, not just with him. The people are tired of Nigeria. You can't force them to accept what they reject. You cannot force them. And Hope Uzodinma should understand that even Nigeria did not break up before 2023. He will come and go. So I am charging Ohaneze Igbo to go to work. Remember, since you have decided to identify yourself with us, since you have decided to take a bold step, identify yourself, and remember that Mazi Nnamdi has become your son. And you went to as far as constituting legal team. I am according you that respect. And that is the respect I am according to you now by calling on you to make sure that Hope Uzodinma unlock this business in the next 72 hours. And if they cannot unlock the business in the next 72 hours, we want to have an official statement to why they have locked the business, to how, why, and for what reason have the government locked the business only after they observe sit at home on Monday. Should in case that didn't happen, like I said, we may consider locking down the entire East. We will ground it. And if you dare to come out, when we are going to enforce this sit at home, whatever you see, you take. Of course, people don't even need that to observe it. We are going to ground the entire East, and it will affect everybody. Because we cannot allow any part of Biafra pay any price for collective things that we did together. We cannot allow the people in Imo State to suffer. Because in Anambra, they observe sit at home. In Abia State, they observe sit at home. In Enugu State, they observe sit at home. In Ebonyi State, they observe sit at home. So why would the people in Imo now pay the price of doing what other people did in different states? Why will Imo State be different? So we are charging Ohaneze Igbo to look into this within 72 hours. We want to see the shop open. If the shop is not open, we will grant businesses in Biafra land. And everybody must understand that the struggle for Biafra is now in autopilot. Autopilot. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And it is not a threat, because you know, some of you, each time you will say, all you people do is to threat. Well, this is not a threat. This is something that is going to happen. So it's not a threat. We will shut the entire East down. Because you can't tell me that somebody in Imo State observes sit at home for Mazi Nnamdi, and for that reason you send military to them. Why in Anambra State, the same Igbo people observe it. Nobody has shut down their market. Obiano have not shut down their market. In Enugu State, they observe the same sit at home. Ugwani have not shut down their market. In Ebonyi State, they also observe sit at home. The governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, have not shut down their market. In Abia State, they observe sit at home. Okezikwasu have not shut down their market. So why is Imo State different? Why will people in Imo State observe sit at home, and because of that, the next day you bring military? We can't tolerate that. We live together, we die together until Biafra comes. Injustice against one is injustice against all. So I am charging the Ohaneze Igbo to look into this, and we know how much these people, and we know how it's families. Not that the government have any policy that help them in their businesses. Look at the place, how bad it look. Look at the place. Look at the place. Look at the place. How bad. And government of Imo State is making money from these people. Look at how local and how bad the place look. Not even tied, not even shop, just an open space. Look how bad. And this place is making money for the government. If they tell you how much they generate from this market every month, you will not believe it. You will not believe it. So we want to know what is the reason for shutting down their market. We want to know. Another thing, let me tell you how far we have gone. Let me tell you how far we have gone. We have gone this far. Let me tell you how far we have gone. This is how far we have gone. This is how far we have gone. Nigerians or Nigerian mission abroad to deliver passport by mail. That is how far we have gone. That is how far we have gone. They are now afraid of Nigerians in diaspora. They are now afraid. They are afraid of Nigerians in diaspora. They don't want to have direct contact anymore with Nigerians in diaspora. They don't want to have contact with you because they know they know that as a Nigerian in diaspora, you can do and undo. They know that the time has come with the protests all over the world, with the protests from Oduduwa, from Biafrans, all over the world. The Nigerian mission abroad, they are now scared of you. Nigerians, they are scared of you. They don't want you to come close to, because you can even come there and kill all of them. A lot of people are angry and ready to do something. And they have seen it coming. So they have come to say, from now, they are going to be delivering your passport by mail. They're delivering your passport by mail. Because they know that the level have changed. They know that the Nigeria agitation for disintegration of Nigeria and the so-called secessionists have changed. So they now decided that for you to collect your passport, they are going to mail it to you. Let me read it. Let me read it. Nigeria mission are set to deliver passport to applicant through courier. The federal government said this will end the stress they go through before obtaining the document. Before obtaining the document. Ministry of Foreign Affairs Permanent Secretary Gabriel Aduda said this while speaking to the news agency of Nigeria announced in New York, United States. In New York, United States. The diplomat disclosed that the ministry was discussing with some courier companies to pilot the scam. The companies will take the passport to the applicant doorstep after payment of mandatory fee. You see, mandatory fee and completion of form online. We don't want them to come to the mission anymore. Do you see that? We don't want them to come to the mission anymore. It will be delivered to them, and we have 4 consulates to pilot the innovation, he said. Which innovation? Which innovation? Which innovation? So, Korea now, so delivering passport by mail has become innovation. They are afraid of you. You have done something no Nigeria and no generation of Nigeria has done. Within Less than a month, you have done something. You have demonstrated that you are angry. You have your demonstration, your rally, your protest have sent a very strong signal. And that is why you see Lai Mohammed shouting, the people in diaspora should stop supporting and funding the secessionists. I will have a message to Lai Mohammed today. Tell Lai Mohammed that within the time of abducting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, tell him that those in diaspora funding the secessionists, as they call them, has actually increased. Tell Lai Mohammed that the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have increased the supporters and the funds that will be coming for the secessionist movement. That is a sad news to them. In fact, tell Lai Mohammed that within Monday, between Monday and Tuesday, when they refused to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, we have witnessed a very tremendous and a very, very explosive funding coming to IPOB for ESN. Tell them that it is just the beginning. Tell them that the more people in diaspora who did not believe in what we are saying before, but because of this singular act of abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it has catapulted everything. Tell them that the funds are now coming. And like I said, the movement is autopilot. Now, a lot of people don't understand. You will never understand. Those who will understand it will understand it. The movement for the restoration of Biafra has entered autopilot. So Lai Mohammed coming to say the people funding secessionists from diaspora should stop. He don't know what has happened. Because in actual sense, the people funding it has actually doubled. So the fund has doubled. And we are now going to have fundraising. Fundraising like never before. A lot of you don't understand that when the ESN was formed, some of us did not sleep trying to raise funds for ESN. We didn't sleep. Now the effort will be doubled. The effort will, because now the people are now beginning to understand what we are talking about. How can they, borrow money, spend money to go and kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya? But bandits are there shooting down aeroplane, shooting down jet. They have not arrested them. They have not arrested them. In fact, even they are paying money to bandits, ransom. 50 million, 100 million, 200 million, $1 million, and whatever. They are paying to bandits. And it is just a way of funding them. But when it comes to secessionists, Sunday Igboho, all of them, they say they are going to go at any length to bring them down. So it has opened the eye of everybody. To the extent that they beat all protocols, all diplomacy ties, all diplomatic rules of engagement. They beat it and they went to Kenya and brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. And now, so a lot of people are now bringing funds. Let me also make it very clear. You may have come across the video from the chairman of the World Igbo Congress. It is just tip of the iceberg. The video, I played it here. That video also was coming as a result of what has happened. And it is just the beginning. I want Nigeria government to understand what is going to happen. Because Lai Mohammed has come to understand that the diaspora are funding secessionists. And of course, we are not hiding it. Our donation and fundraising is not secret. It is public. We share the link. Come and join and listen. Come and join and watch how people are donating for their own freedom. And it will continue to happen. We are starting it. The fundraising is back. Diaspora will fund and fund the disintegration of Nigeria. Diaspora will fund the breakup of Nigeria. Let Lai Mohammed also understand that we in diaspora are the second largest producer of or contributor of the Nigeria GDP. We remit billions every year. We are going to fund it. We will fund the breakup of Nigeria. After oil and gas, after petroleum money, we in diaspora, we are the second. That you have money today, that Nigeria is making money today. That Nigeria, if you count us out, you have nothing. So we send money to Nigeria. We help our people back home. We send money. And when you calculate it every day, calculate it for 365 days a year, you know how much. You know how much it is. And now, we are going to double the funding for the breakup of Nigeria. We are funding the breakup of Nigeria. We will fund the defense of our land. Oduduwa people are doing the same thing. So, Lai Mohammed, don't worry. Because the action of the Nigeria government has now exposed what we have been saying. So, and the struggle have entered autopilot. We are not asking anybody now to do something. People are doing something on their own. So, like Mohammed, Nangwo is a Nigerian language. If you don't hear it, go and ask people. You know, it is not time to lament. Don't lament yet, because we are going to be doing fundraising now for ESN and for Nigeria breakup. And you are all going to sit there and see Nigeria break into pieces. We told you, we said, if you do not give us a referendum, if you do not conduct a referendum in Nigeria, we are going to bring Biafra from diaspora. Today, when I said that, you people were laughing. You called us on all sort of name, miscreant, social media country, and all that. We said we are going to bring Biafra from diaspora. Is it not happening? Today you are complaining of this diaspora funding the secessionists. That is how it is part of bringing Biafra from diaspora. We are going to fund it, and the fund is coming. Everything we are going, you have money, we know, and the money is coming from our oil, plus the one you borrow from China. You have all the money. You control all the money. What do you use the money to do? You use the money to bribe judges. Use the money to go and bring a terrorist from all African countries. Use the money to bribe the United Kingdom, giving them oil and stuff. But not all the United Kingdom officials are corrupt. There are people who are ready to help Biafra and go from the United Kingdom. And we are going to use them too. So this United Kingdom that you people are not when the time comes, they will abandon you. They will abandon you because they will not take the heat. And that time is coming very fast. They will not take the heat. They will not have no choice than to support Nigerian disintegration. Because with your own action as a government that sponsors terrorism, with your own action, you are not even helping them. They are disappointed in you. Most of them their hands are tied in the oil money and oil money. So for that reason, you think they are with you. Don't worry. You will see what is going to happen. So like Mohammed, you can cry from today to tomorrow. Any day we are going to have fundraising, I will invite you so that you come and see how we are getting the fund to disintegrate Nigeria. You are going to see it. But let it be on record that from now on, you will not be allowed to visit any Nigeria embassy that you want to collect your passport. If you go there, they are afraid of you. They think you are coming to kill them. They think you are coming to do something bad to them. So for that reason, they have decided that they will no longer have somebody coming to the embassy to collect their passport. Did you see that? That one aside, I want you also to see how the message has penetrated. By the way, if you are watching, remember Everyone watching this program, if you are not watching through the Enter Biafra, we urge you to go and watch through the Enter Biafra Channel 1. Very, very, very important. It is very important because we want you to master how to use it. We want you to, to keep yourself acquainted to the website, how it works. Register. If you are not watching from Enter Biafra Channel 1, go and watch from Enter Biafra. You can register through the Enter Biafra with your Facebook account. It is secured. You can log in through your Facebook. You can receive direct message from us. You can receive announcement. You can create your own account, send message to me directly from the enterbiafra.com. You can also log in through other social media network. You can share this broadcast directly from enterbiafra.com channel 1. You click the share button. You have the share button to LinkedIn. You have the share button to Facebook. You have the share button to Twitter. You have the share button to WhatsApp. Make sure you can share this broadcast directly to your contact in WhatsApp as it is live now. Just go to Enter Biafra Channel 1. Go down, scroll down to where you can share it. Share it to all the social media platforms you see there that you have accounts to. It is very, very important. We want people to know that we have our own platform where you can make your comment without anybody, stopping you or telling you you have violated their community standard. We do not have community standard in Enter Biafra because it is a page for the liberation of our people. Now I want you to watch this. And if you are watching from Nigeria, you want to access the Enter Biafra. If you are watching from Nigeria, Nigeria government, Lai Mohammed, has blocked the Enter Biafra from you in Nigeria. So what you have to do, if you want to access it from Nigeria, is to download VPN. If you don't know how to download VPN, ask your neighbors, ask your friends, what is VPN? Let them show you any VPN and show you how it works. Download VPN and then you can have access to the page because Lai Mohammed blocked it the way they blocked Twitter, thinking that when they block it, nobody will go there. But today, we are having people watching also from Enter Biafra, and the number is increasing. We have readers from Enter Biafra, and the number is any news you see from Enter Biafra is authentic. Authentic. We don't care if you want to get authentic news. What happened in Nigeria, you go and get it from Enter Biafra. Very, very important. Very, very important.
And yet nothing said whatsoever in our departments at all. You don't hear it on the BBC, you don't hear it on ITV, you don't hear it on Channel 4. Why are you staying silent and saying nothing at all? There's over 1 million Biafrans and Arduins in this country. Do they not deserve a voice? You give them nothing, you give them no news whatsoever. So what exactly are you reporting back to the Foreign Commonwealth Office here? We just spoke to 2 people who work in the office. They are totally unaware of what's going on in Biafra. How can that be? Catriona Lang is saying nothing. And if she is saying nothing, absolutely nothing. And if she is reporting back to the UK government on what's going on, then this whole country is in serious trouble.
And that's what happened in the protest in the United Kingdom, where one British man took it upon himself to begin to speak up for Biafra people. So we are also calling on you anywhere you are, all over the world, and you are participating in protest. Invite your friends, invite the indigenous people from that country where you are, invite them, tell them the reason why you are protesting, tell them about the impunity going on in Nigeria, tell them about the terrorist government of Nigeria, tell them that if they don't participate in calling the attention of the world that one day Nigeria is going to sponsor terrorist attack in their country. Tell them the reason why they must be part of this protest, invite them and let them be part and speak like this man. So subsequently, as time goes on, we want to see more of white people, we want to see more of Asia people, we want to see more of South America people, we want to see more of other nationalities joining this protest to speak the language that their country and their government will understand. So on that note, I'm going to open the floor. I'm going to open the floor and allow people to come in because now we have spent about 1.5 hours of preaching. Tomorrow we have a lot of materials here where I don't want our program to be so long so that people can, watch it when they can. It is not going to be that long for them. So we are going to stop at exactly 2 hours. Exactly 2 hours. So we have 28 minutes left or 27 minutes left to go. So I want people to join in and let us, have an interactive conversation based on what we have done so far. You can make your comment, and then also remember the time the protest is going to be. We are going to increase the protest. The fundraising for people in New York, for New York IPOB family, the fundraising is going to be on the 28th of August next month. So if you want to be part of this fundraising for ESN, start now to put your pocket, let your pocket go a little bit big, because I am going to be there. I'm going to be there. And if any family anywhere in the world is having a fundraising, please, you also have to inform me. I want to be part of it as usual, as we normally do it. Anokem, my own Anokem Ngozi, thank you for your super chat. We appreciate you for supporting the page. We also watch from YouTube so that we can sometimes we can sometimes send super chat. Those that don't like super chat can hug transformer because you don't carry combo. you don't carry combo. I beg, go watch from Enter Biafra so that it can minimize the super chat. Can minimize the super chat, please. You can also watch there. If you want to do super chat, you can switch. You can switch to YouTube. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your support. Our Ngozi Anokem. Ngozi Anokem is a moderator also in information group. She has been doing wonderfully well. She and Jocelyn Noah, both of them are moderator there. All right. So now we have the link for you to join the conversation. And I want everybody to make it very snappy. One minute. Join the conversation. Remember that now I am allowing everybody to come for conversation, especially like this, because of the situation we are into. It is a very critical situation we are now. And so allowing people to come, or the opportunity, giving people opportunity to come and vent their anger and air their view on these issues are very, very important. Not like before when we just make the program and close. Now, because of the situation, our leader is in detention and all that, people have to be given that opportunity every time we come online. So thank you very much. Emeka, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, Simon.
You have 1 minute, please. Go ahead. I want
thank you for what you are doing. Please, I want to recommend something. This video of interview that this man called Abati, Arise TV, did to Barrister Jofo. I think we had that today or yesterday. So the man asked some certain question, which I believe that IPOB member should address it because of what the media are doing. So for like example, he asked about if Barrister Jofo is asking for Nnamdi Kanu should be transferred to correction center. Will what happened in Imo State will start against it? And he was suggesting that ESN carried out an attack in Imo State after knowing fully well that even Hope Uzodinma, as wicked as he is, came out to say after investigation that those who did the attack was not ESN or Ipob member, and yet the man was asking that question in a live interview. So such people, when you listen, when you go through the interview, you know that they have a very bad plan. So if you can visit that video and do justice to it, that would be good.
Thank you very much for drawing my attention to that Arise News interview with Barrister Ejiofor. I have not watched it. So I will listen to it, I will watch it, and I will address it tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
Very much.
Yeah.
All right, so I will address the interview of Barrister Ejiofor with Arise TV tomorrow, 29th day of July 2021. I will address that video. So don't miss it tomorrow. Don't miss the broadcast tomorrow. Among other, I will also address the interview with he has with BBC as well. All right. So I've just received the video. I will address it. All right. All right. So I have the video. I will address it tomorrow. Tony, good evening. Welcome to the program. Tony, welcome to the program. Tony, welcome to the program. All right, Tony is not talking. King, good evening from here. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to the program.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. 1 minute, please. So other people can join in.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. You're doing a great job. And I want to speak to everybody. You know, I really want us to always take our mind back in so many things that has played out, you know, right from when this whole thing started. I want everybody to take their mind back. There's a video that circulated sometime last year or so where we saw where one of the white man was telling the people there that they must make sure that the sub-Saharan Africa remain impoverished, that any day it changes, the Western world, their lifestyle is going to change. I know that most of us have seen it, but I think we did not take it seriously. The problem that we are having today is not just the Fulani people. The people, the British, are behind everything that is happening. In essence, what I'm trying to say is, I saw the video, the people that went to BBC to protest yesterday, but I want us to make them more uncomfortable. I would like us to increase our agitation in UK. That will make them to understand that this time around, it's not just Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, we all are Nnamdi Kanu. It's not because they arrested our leader. That means everything will end. So I really want us to increase the level of anger that we are showing to them, so that they will know that we are really serious and we mean business this time. That's what I would like to tell my people, our people. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That is a very good one. We have to increase the campaign. Yes, we are going to do that. In fact, now they are going to see what is campaign now, and the rally. They are going to see what is the protest now. You know, so it was a very good one. We started it, and then now we are going to increase, and they are going to feel the protest this time around. So, and we're not stopping until our leader is released.
We are not.
Before we go into a different phase. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, Romanus Onyabo, I've sent you the video on WhatsApp. Thank you very much for your super chat and sending the video. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick, good evening from here. Mr. Nick, good evening from here. Mr. Nick is not talking. Mr. Nick is not talking. If you are watching, Mr. Nick, good evening. Can you
Simon.
Yes, can you check yourself?
Yeah, Simon, good evening.
Good evening from here.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, Mazi, good evening. Thank you very much for being there for us. Thank you very much for this, your energy that is unmeasurable. 2 days ago now, I was on my way coming back from London to Manchester after the protest. And I wanted to join, but fortunately my battery ran down while I was in the bus going home. I followed you halfway. I so much love what you are doing, continue to do it. What I want to use this media to tell our people is that, like this last caller just said, nobody should be discouraged. These guys are playing their last card. If you guys see the picture of Boris Johnson and Uhuru Kenyatta at number 10 Downing Street, that is picture of failures. What the British government led by Boris Johnson is trying to do is to pretend as if all is well. All is not well. The battle of a placard, the battle of demonstration, which we did in London, I was there live. I was in number 10 Downing Street. I was in Commonwealth Building. Yesterday, the rest of us who continued were in BBC and then Kenya Embassy. If it is possible, once in a while, you can always play that some of the videos, including the one you guys did in Finland. You can play it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, for our people to know that those in diaspora cannot be taken for granted. Time has come and gone when the British government has used our people for sacrifice to save Nigeria. We can no longer continue to live in denial. This is point clear. That picture of Boris and Uhuru Kenyatta is just trying to show that they are living, but they know that it's leaking. The first time in history, British ambassador will come to Nigerian TV to speak and mention the name of Nnamdi Kanu, tells you that the heat and the fire is burning. Let nobody throw away towel. We must have to continue. And what I want you to do, Simon, if it's possible, use your media, use this very platform, because even this protest we are doing, there is no general communication, like you said. Even the protest is autopilot. We wouldn't want this protest to go autopilot. Yes, please. Let this protest not, please. I wouldn't want protest to go autopilot in abroad. For those of us in diaspora, our protest should be coordinated and united. If it is possible, let's use your media to communicate so that next protest, let us fix a date to go to United Kingdom, number 10 Downing Street, go to BBC again with 100,000 to 200,000 of our people. Every coordinator from every part of UK, every part of EU, including you guys in Finland. Now the COVID-19 is about going. They have said from the first week of next month now, which is August, they will open every barrier. People from EU can come in without quarantine. People from UK can go out without quarantine. Our protest is a legitimate right. It's not a privilege. We have every right to protest, and protest means a lot. So that we can do that which man I think we had wanted us to do. If we go on 100,000, 200,000 people, British people, they are very nice people. They are ready to listen. They were listening to us while we were protesting. The policemen some of them that got our message, we are feeling very, very, very bad mood for us in our situation. We can't have doctors and engineers all over in the country where we come from, and we end up in Western world working like slaves. They don't want us to go back. Let us use this tool of protest because it's the only arm that we have. The Fulanis are not in overseas. They are not in Western world. Therefore, they are commanding Nigeria by using military men to kill our people, to intimidate our people. Let every Yoruba person, every Nigeria, Southern Nigeria know that this protest is not for Biafran, it's not for Oduduwa. It is a combined force, which we did. we and the Oduduwa people joined together, and that protest was massive. Let us double our efforts, but fix a date. Like you have said that of New York, Washington. We are still waiting to hear date. Mention a date so that it wouldn't be autopilot. And then organize and speak to some people through your media and mention a date for the UK own, so that we all can come and show these people that we can never bow down. They can hold Nnamdi as long as they want, but all of us are Nnamdi, and we want a better life like the UK people. Because that woman went to Arise TV, she never told them that when the UK wanted to leave EU, nobody told them not to leave. She's leaving her job as an ambassador, jumping from one northern state to another. She had never condemned the killing of one person in Nigeria. All she's telling them is female education. Does the Fulanis know what is female education? Did they not close down the whole school that Jonathan built during his time in northern state? Didn't they close the whole school? What is Buhari coming to United Kingdom to do? Talk about school. School that their religion does not like. Western education, they don't like it. What are they talking about? Simon, let me leave others to speak. But continue what you're doing. Tell our people that protest is the arm that we have. That is our gun and our bullet. Protest in Western world must continue. God bless you, Simon. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, the protest will not be autopilot. The struggle itself is autopilot, but the protest is not autopilot because we are controlling the protest and organizing it. And when this autopilot means a lot, you know, so people should not misunderstand the autopilot. Autopilot does not mean that we are not coordinated and we're not coordinating what we're doing, you know, but autopilot means something very deep, so that when it begins to happen, they should know that it is autopiloted. But the protest will be organized and it will be coordinated as it has been. But now we're going to be more, you know, we're going to see more force in this protest, and it's going to be happening all over the world. The Washington and the New York protest, the date is still, you know, pending. When that date comes, I'm going to make it public as well. But now people should know that at least from the 24th or something like that, 24th and 25th of August will be that protest. I have not confirmed the date yet. It's going to be one of the biggest protests where we are expecting everybody from the United States to come, so those people can get a place ahead of time to stay to be a part of that protest. And personally, I will be there or maybe there in that protest, most of the protest. So thank you very much for being part of this. All right. Uday Lord Jr., good evening from here.
Yes, Mr. Simon, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I want to say a very big thank you. You know, you get a big oil for head. The way you captured that moment on the BBC, you know, the way the video just cut immediately, and you noticed it. And you remember, if you check the tone of that guy, he was about to interview that first time. The boldness was very different from the second person that came. Even that second person that came, he couldn't even mention why the market was locked in the first place. He said he doesn't know. In a market where you are trading, you don't know the reason why the market was locked. And you stayed home for 3 days, and you are not sure of why the market was locked, you see. So I want to say thank you very much, because you know, this media work is not easy. You know, everybody has his own dimension. You understand now? Yes. But your analysis are very top notch. So I want to appreciate that. And look at what is happening, Simon. You look at Mieti Allah. Mieti Allah said they want the land in Delta State. And then they offered them 5,000 square meter, right? And then they came back and said no, that 5,000 will not be enough, that they want 30,000 square meters of land for a start. They said it for a start, and then we are begging them. Even our own governors are killing us for trying to, you know, for saying that we don't want to give Mieti Allah land for their own private business. And then, in our own land, we rent shop. We are the one who pay the tax, like you just said now. The goods inside the market is our own. And then we decide on our own to sit at home for 1 day. And then the governor shuts down our market. You see that, you understand what I'm saying? And then our people should also understand, if you want to know what we are facing, you have to go and listen to that conversation between the former governor of somebody Shetima, Yerima Shetima, and then one man from Yoruba before the 2015 election. I think you have heard that conversation. Go and listen to what that man said. He said after 6 years of Buhari, they had this is a pre-planned something. Something was planned. Something has already been planned down. And the man said after 6 years of Buhari, and then again. Recently, when that Northerner was placing bounty on his father's head, he said something in that interview. He said they have done it before and they can do it again. It's not that they don't know what to do, but they have done it before and they can do it again. Just imagine it. That was a very big threat to our people. But I don't know why some of these our people don't understand. Like in the anime business now all over Nigeria, they don't understand. Look at Ladepo. They killed them at Ladepo today. The next day, the people came back to open their shop in that market. Like our people, I don't know what they are thinking. It's all about money. So, you people should know. For people thinking of going back, there is no going back. Go back to where? There is no going back. We have to negotiate something for our life. This is not for economy itself. This is for our life. If you want to know, go and listen to those conversations and then that interview. You will know that this is a fight for our life, not a fight for not even for good road and hospital, but just for our life first. You understand? But thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. We have to continue. Endless Biafra. Good evening and welcome to the program. Endless Biafra, welcome to the program. No, Biafra is not talking. Is not talking. Chukuma, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi Simon.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, before I proceed, I don't know, I sent you a mail earlier today. I don't know if you receive it at epa.fi.
Okay, maybe I will look into the email. Maybe it is not part of those I have read. So you send it, so it's there. So I will read it when I will read it.
Okay, in that case, let me see if I can contribute on this, because most of the times what I want to talk with you is not always for the public hearing.
Okay.
I will start from this video of is it 2 days ago or yesterday, the women in Downing Street. What those women did. Oh, the joy is still flowing in Biafra among us. You see, I have a lot of British friends, and when I posted it on the wall, you see, most of the things I post concerning Biafra, sometimes they ignore it, but this one, they touch them. You know, in life, especially these white people, when anything have to do with children and the women, they always take it very seriously. I am thinking that our women should do something more in that Downing Street, in BBC, and even in the forthcoming that US protest, because there is something God is going to do through our women in this struggle. It touches them so much. The shame is on them, what our women display in Downing Street. I want more of that, and I congratulate them all. Then coming down home, what I will just touch on a little of what I have sent on that mail, that the Fulani, as we all know now, they are demanding from land from the indigenous people. It simply means that they are foreigner. It's those that demand for land simply means they have no land, and therefore we cannot give them our land by force. The Israelites, we know that when they have their promised land, to enter their promised land. On the way, they have to fight. They have to fight to enter that wonderful promised land that flows with milk and honey. The land of Biafra is not different from the land of Israel. Yes, the Fulanis and the West, they have manipulated every of our resources. But if war is the final resort for we to save our fatherland, we will not hesitate to do that. That land, it will be a cause for us to be a slave in the land that the Lord has given unto us. And the step that we have to take is not something that we will tell the world. It's only movies will settle the whole thing. Let them watch.
Exactly. We are going to open movie for them. We've made it very clear. Thank you very much, Chukuma, for your contribution. We thank you. All right, Chioma, good evening and welcome to the program. Chi Baby, thank you. Hold on first, Chioma. Chi Baby, thank you for your super chat. Mazi, when is Manchester rally holding? Because they have BBC and the ITV station in the same building. M50, A3Z, A to Z, Pier 8 Media City, UK. So people in Manchester, families in Manchester, you have to begin to make your protest, organize it, and let us have the flyer for wider publicity for people in Manchester to join you in the protest. Very, very important. And also target the media houses. Remember, there has to be a letter where you can read the letter and pass it on to them and let them have it. Make sure you deliver it to them. It doesn't matter whether they publish it or not, but it is important that you go to the media house as well and let them start. We have to force this. We have to show these people who we are. If you are not very radical, very resilient in this struggle, they are not going to report anything you are doing. So we have to take this war also and the awareness to the media houses, these big media houses. Thank you very much. Oya Choma, can we hear you?
Hello. Hello,
yes.
Mazi.
Yes, good evening from here.
Yeah, good afternoon from Texas here.
Welcome to the program.
Are you hearing me today? Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you for what you're doing. Talking about the rallies and the protests, Mazi. Yeah, I was talking about involving the media, getting the media coverage for the rallies we are carrying out so far. And I can hear you mention such a thing. And that would be fine if everywhere around, like all of those of us in diaspora, even if we can get a paid coverage, media coverage, let them cover what we are doing so that we can read them in our local news. Local news here, we don't get it, we don't see it anywhere. All the rallies we've been doing so far is not going anywhere. And again, I am pained by what is happening here in the US. Honestly, last Friday, even, okay, you can see, maybe you got a report of the WIC rally. Honestly, it's nothing to take home. It's nothing to take home. Just few people were there. And this rally we had on Friday for the Central America, I'm so shocked. We are not even up to 100. That is not so good. America is a problem to us, honestly. People in America are not really coming out to rally around, or to even understand. Maybe they know what we are doing. They actually want this freedom, but they don't want to join the train. They don't want to come out and do what is needed. I don't know what would be happening to the call for Washington. Honestly, I don't know what will be happening.
You know, your voice has been cracking somehow. Yes, my sister Choma, I understand your voice is breaking somehow. Your voice is breaking somehow. I understand what you say. Let me explain to people listening. And what you said is that we can get a paid. We need to carry the media houses along. We can get a paid service from the media houses so that they will come to cover the protest. I agree with you. And this is almost the same thing I've been saying. So, of course, it left for the people, for the family members organizing this protest to look into that, making sure that they approach media houses before immediately they have a date. Immediately they have a date for the protest, they can now approach the media house, write to them, that there is something that are protesting for this, and they are requesting the coverage of the from the media house, and whether it is going to be paid coverage, and we negotiate the price and they pay, and we see this news, being aired. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. So all our media, all our family members that are all over the world that are organizing this protest, please reconsider making sure that before, immediately after you have come up with a date for the protest, you approach the media house in the place where you are. Approach the media house, tell them that you want them to be part of this protest, to cover the protest, and because you want the people in the local people to understand what is going on. It is not just about the office where you are going. So get the media involved, engage them. If they say it is money, ask them how much, let us negotiate and pay the money, so that next time you are not going to be looking for a way to approach them again. Next time you just write them that we are having this and they should come and they cover it. By the time we begin to do this, many times, it will become part of us, and then the media will always be there to cover it. I know it is going to take a lot of process and procedure, but then once we break through, we break through. And we want everybody, all our family members all over the world, to adopt this same thing. Approach the media where you are. Tell them that this is what is happening. We want their coverage. Is it going to be money and stuff like that? If it is money, how much is it? And for how many minutes are they are going to air it and all that? Nothing moves without money. And that's why it is very, very important. Nothing in this life works without money. So we need money to do that. And that's why this movement need money. And that's why the fundraising are being made. So we need to see that happening. So those of you organizing this protest, wherever you are, any country you are, make sure that immediately you set a date, get the media involved, and let us see how much it's going to cost us and all that. Very, very important. Nnamdi Joma, good evening and welcome to the program.
Hello, Mr. Simon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Yeah. So just want to first and foremost thank Elohim for the strength and all the Biafrans, and for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, all what have been preaching to us. You see everything unfolding in our eyes. Just to add on what Lai Mohammed said, if it's not because of this situation we are in right now, I would have said we should shut down Nigerian economy. We should just shut down Nigerian economy. We should prepare ourselves. If you want to eliminate money, 3 months, tell the people at home for them to use the money judiciously. And those who are doing import and exports, no importing for 3 months. Let us shut down Nigerian economy. Let them know that those dots in the circle, that the one holding the country.
Exactly.
So, Mohammed is just making a fool out of himself. So we will continue to sponsor. No, we do everything we can. Biafra is ours. They can't stop us. They're the ones sponsoring Boko Haram, and they are still denying it. So we are proud that we're sponsoring Biafra. So for ECN, for liberation for Biafra states. So I'm not sure. I don't know when US is going to come. I live right here, US. My house is not far from FBI building. I don't care, So, So I'll be ready to shoot. If they're going to DC, I'll be ready to be heading DC. So we fight. We only live once. We die once. So since we're fighting for a right cause, for liberation for our unborn children and liberation for our people, so it's the right thing to do. So if it's all my money get involved in it, I don't care once Biafran come. So everybody's free.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The DC protest is coming up next month. The date will be announced later on, and just watch and so maybe all of us will be there, because we want to make it a very big rally and a very big protest. So it is coming up next month, probably ending of next month or something like that. And once that date is available, we are going to make it public.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. You are going to be the last person to comment this evening. So thank you very much. I've actually exceeded the time by almost 7 minutes. Sorry. Honestly, I said I'm going to have this broadcast for 2 hours, and now I have exceeded the time. This is 2 hours 7 minutes. I have to also. Everybody have an important something to share, and everybody have an important something, and yes, send me email. I saw your email. Send me email. Let us talk. Let us talk outside here. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you for being part of this program. For those of you who are not able to speak today, you will come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to address the video of our barrister Ejiofor on Rise TV. We are going to also address the video with the BBC Ibo, and then other things that we are going to address tomorrow. So don't miss it. For those of you, this is the time for media propaganda, and we are going to fight this war. We are more than them. We are going to hold them to stand still. Thank you very much. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless you watching this program. May God bless Middle Belt. May God bless Arewa if they are going to accept my prayers. May God bless ESN. May God bless IPOB Worldwide. May God bless you, the funding and the sponsor of the breakup of Nigeria. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is, and we cover him with the blood of Jesus. May God bless on the Igboho wherever he is. May God bless you watching me today. May God bless you sharing this video. Remember, every time, whenever you come across this broadcast, go and share it from Enter Biafra. There is a need, there is a reason for that, because any day you find us in social media, for example, in YouTube, and you don't see us, you will begin to look for where we are broadcasting from. I've come across a lot of messages that Samonekpa have disappeared. Some people say they have not watched me, they have not heard anything from me, they have not read my post for the past 7 days, which means they are watching me, but they are not following. They're watching me, but they are not hearing. That I've been shouting all this thing all along, that Facebook are restricting us. And we don't want to continue to use Facebook, that will allow you to broadcast today and tomorrow they block you. They will allow you to broadcast tomorrow and next tomorrow they block you. So we don't want to continue to use that. What we are going to be doing is that each time we are coming live on Enter Biafra Channel 1, we are going to go live on Facebook to inform people that we are going live on Enter Biafra. And this will be doing until we get a better system that will give you a direct notification, probably like app or something like that, that will give you a notification that we're live, just like Facebook and just like YouTube. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Don't miss tomorrow program. Tomorrow we may come out, we may broadcast twice tomorrow to be able to cover all the things that we have to do tomorrow, because there are a lot of things I did not talk about today. Thank you very much. See you and good night.
Outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, heal it, come on. Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand.